Hello Divine Soul Tribe, back again with a message and reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. If you're a returning Divine Soul Triber, welcome back. I'm Divina. I'm going to be doing a reading for Karmaville, right? It's going to be Karmaville based, okay? Because I've been getting a lot of downloads and about like some dark stuff going on, and this is going to be about your person being still slightly being tied to or bound to groups or community of people, right, that they consider like family, because these are the messages that I've been getting. So we're going to get into it today, right? Because my nose has been going crazy, so I've got to do that. Right, so I'm going to start off. That's not. It's two different decks. Okay, sorry about those. I'm going to keep these cards because they're literally from another deck. They're not playing with the Kipper deck. Right. I'm going to start off with this, and I'm going to use the Oracle of the Witch deck as well because I was called to. I might get a different deck out as well, but I've got a couple of things I need to get out. Right. So what I'm picking at. I've got to try to verbalize it, because so your person, alright, your divine counterpart or your counterpart wants to come towards you, wants to make a move or an effort to be with you, and they want to get away from the group of people that they're around. Could be their friends, could be their family members, but either way, these are people that have had a hold on them for quite some time, right? But they still, now I'm trying to figure out if they still feel like they are obligated to them, or whether the people feel like they still have some sort of claim on your person. I kind of feel like it's that, like they feel like they have some sort of claim on your person, because your person has made the choice to come towards you. This is what I've been getting. Your person's made the choice to come towards you, and it's about unshackling themselves from the community, the family, friends that they've been tied to or affiliated with, right? So it could be a group, could be a gang. 333 was on the clock when I said that. Could be a group, could be a gang, could be a religious group, could be a cult, coven, society, whatever, right? And so your person's like, look, you like, so say divine masculine or masculine energy, thinking about this feminine energy. How am I going to get towards this person? Because you're on their mind all the time, right? These are the people in the background starting to get bad health because they've got bad intentions. Because they're worried about this courtship, this impending courtship. See, your person feels trapped in their heads. Right. But that's how these people want your person. They want your person trapped, bound to them. Because that's what I'm getting. They feel like they have a right to your person. Like, keep your person stuck. 444. But you're a privileged lady, right? You are the gift. With you comes a gift. There's that mature woman. Look at these two creatures together. Mature woman and that concerned man. I can't not hear 33rd degree Mason. Doesn't necessarily have to be. They've been working hard on unalivement. We're barely in it. They've been working hard on putting an end to something, making sure that your person feels bound to them or they'll be in poverty. That's what I'm hearing. They don't want your person receiving that unexpected income, so they've been in that family room having meetings. Look! In that family room having meetings about a legal situation. Now, this judge here is holding two pieces of paper. So, quite possibly they've had to put an end to something that they've been doing. These two here, trying to rinse your person out, right? Quite possibly you, yeah, that they were working on. They were trying to end you or your person. They've done something. Look, because this judge here is holding two separate pieces of paper, right? So there's been two separate incidences that they have been caught out for. Or they're being investigated for, is what I'm hearing. Some sort of fraud. They've been out here doing something, quite possibly that's caused this to happen to somebody. Because they done overtime, toil and labour within that community. Because that's either two separate incidences or that is for two people. There's two pieces of paper there. But that's how they want your person to feel. They want your person to feel like if they leave this group, they'll be out in the cold. They'll be all alone. Look. That's the same child. Look. I don't know if you can see that. These two people here. These two people here. Don't know if you can hear me. I don't want to be shouting because it's quite late where I am. That is that child there, right? That's your person. So they want your person to feel like they're part of this community. They finesse them because they literally, what's the word I'm looking for? So quite possibly these people have been in your person's life since they were a child. So your person is like, I don't want to say an infant, but it's like your person, maybe they're new in the group and that's why they're coming in as a young person, or they've been in your person's life since they were young. I feel like they've been in your person's life since they were young. For others, your person would be a newcomer to the group and that's why they're represented as a young child, right? Either way, your person's made a decision to come back towards you. They don't want anything to do with this community of people anymore. They've left that family room. So look, it's empty anyway, right? So, excuse me. So here's the thing. These two out here know that you're a privileged lady. They know that you're a gift from God. But they don't want your person to see that, but your person's seen it anyway. It's too late. They worked hard. Oh, it's all coming in now. They worked hard to stop, to put an end to your person seeing you like this, right? They worked hard to put an end to your person, to end this connection. Can't stop, won't stop, right? But they kind of made it so that they wanted your person to feel like if they left the group, this would be them, because that's the same child, right? But they've done something that I kind of feel like maybe your person's not aware of, that's landed them in trouble. Now, that could be spiritual court or it could be muggle court. Either way, either that's one piece of paper each, or that's two separate incidences. I kind of feel like it's one piece of paper each. These two people have been caught out. That is the end of that situation. They can't be doing this hard work anymore. It's all about to backfire. They're going to end up in poverty. They are. They're going to end up in poverty. Look, I told you, look, they made it their full-time freaking job. Because they didn't want your person to change. They didn't want your person to mature. They didn't want your person to choose to step onto their journey, to get on that train away from them. What did I say not so long ago? Like, your life and the way it goes, it's like a train, right? You're on the train and it goes round and it stops at every, well, yeah, it stops at every station. That's where you get off and you learn your lessons, right? You're supposed to learn your lessons, go to the end of the line, get off that train and get onto the next one, right? They didn't want your person to get onto the next train. They wanted them stuck on this train, constantly going round and round in circles. They didn't want them to change. They didn't want them to mature. Yeah? They didn't want you to be the main female in their life, so they tried to steal their destiny from them by robbing their house. You're the house. Your person, their body is the house. Huh? They tried to steal your person's light, yeah? To prevent them from getting on that pathway, which would lead them to that journey, to the train station. So they sent false people in. Because they know that your person's a spiritually wealthy man or woman. And with them comes great fortune. But here's the thing, they only get that great fortune should they come together with you. Now, let's have a look at those cards that came from that other deck, because they weren't supposed to come out together. Harmony, that's like the Lover's card. Transformation, that's like the Death card. So your person's made the choice to take that journey, to get on that train. They're speaking their truth because they don't want to feel like they're in constant conflict and being defeated all the time. They found their clarity, they found their truth on their destined path. Destiny. You're their destiny, right? So they've taken the necessary steps to make those changes. I don't know if this is making any sense to you guys. But it's cool to do it, so I'm going to do it. Right. I've only just split the deck. Coven. Magical tools. Magnification. Let's have a look and see. 1444. Right. High Priestess. It's this one out here. out in the woods again, but then it is summer solstice, isn't it? New moon, Saturn retrograde, summer solstice. Of course, they're out in the woods. Candle magic. You better be doing some of that. Return to senders. Protect yourself, divine soul tribers. These creatures out here are doing the most. Listen, I told you they wanted to steal your person's light, right? As long as your person was compliant and played the game and skipped around with them, they didn't take too much that your person would feel depleted. However, they did, because your person stopped drinking the Kool-Aid. Mother. Always comes back to the mother. Every single time. It's quite possibly who this is. Look, crone. Unalivement magic. Sick of these creatures. They just don't get it. And they've been catching their licks of karma. Candle magic. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're trying to do cord cutting spells and rituals. But they know that they can't do that. They must do. These aren't newbies. These are people that are practicing some old stuff. These are people that have been practicing for years. These are people that were born into this life. So they know this like they know the alphabet. Huh? Like they know how to tie their shoes, how they brush their hair. I'm telling you, it's second nature to these people. So they know that they can't cut the cords between divine counterparts. They can't. The only way that could happen is if your person did something that there's no coming back from. Witch hunts, persecution, high priest, high priestess. You guys need to be careful out here, and I said this to you the other day. Because they're out for you, and they're out for your person. Because your person's made a choice to get away from them. Free will and all that. These two are working closely together. On things like this. You literally cannot make it up. You can't. Look. Community. Moot. Might as well be the flipping family room at this point. Because they're always out there. Playing in the woods. Huh? You just can't make it up. And they've been out here doing the absolute most. Oh, I can't. I actually feel like they have been doing whatever it is they possibly can to try and cut the cord between you and your person, the connection, cord cutting rituals. Just going out, but I don't see why they would bother trying to do that, because they know they can't. It's a God-ordained connection. Your twin flames, divine counterparts. I actually had my other dark cards out, and it's come up. I was going to do a reading based on these cards that came out, and I was like, just put them back, and I'll just use a Kipper deck and that. And it was distorted feminine energy doing black magic. Right? dark creatures trying to steal your divine inheritance. Literally, that's what's come out here. They're out here. That's like putting somebody on the pyre. That's what they did, put burning witches at the stake. Persecution, witch hunts. But that's what... Oh. So wait a minute. Quite possibly your person's left them. That's what I'm saying. They're all right. It's all coming through now. This is what I'm picking up. Your person's made their exit, taken their leave from this group, this family, this coven. Right? They've taken their leave from this family, and they're trying to steal your person's energies, their light, to leave them empty and depleted. Because that did come up here in this card. Because your person has conflict and defeat. So your person's left has caused conflict. So they're trying to defeat your person, but your person feels defeated by what they've discovered. They've seen the truth. They've got a sense of clarity as to what's been going on, right? They know that that's not part of their destined path. They're ready to speak their truth. They have spoken up, and they're transforming away from this group because they want to come towards you because you're part of their destined path. So they're out here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's taken 22 minutes for this to come through. They're out here making it their full-time job to prevent your person from maturing by stealing their house and trying to keep open their their deep childhood wounds, right? So at the moment, that's your person. That's 22 is on the clock, right? As far as they're concerned, your person's committed a crime, yeah? In their world, right? So they've been out here trying to do, well, this is what they were trying to do cord cutting rituals to prevent, to stop your person feeling drawn towards you, but you're part of their destined path. They're not gonna stop. Where's that card? Where is it? I can't find it. Shall I put it back? Like, literally, where's that card? Thoughts. Yeah, look. That's all your person does, is think about you and how they can be with you. And it looks to me like this is what I'm picking up. Your person's left the group. These two people out here, the high priest and the high priestess, are out here trying unalivement magic. Yeah? Towards you and towards your person. Right? Because they didn't bank on your person not up in sticks and leaving. They thought they well and truly had your person. They didn't think your person would change. Right? So they've been out here. They've been out here in the flipping woods having their meetings, their group meetings, their community meetings in their quote unquote family room, the woods. That's where that moot is. Look. Right? Making it their full-time job to persecute you and not your husband and your divine counterpart, to prevent your person from maturing. They feel like if they can rob your person's house, that they'll be sending out all kinds of creatures, entities, demons, right, to prevent your person from maturing. Look, scrying. Divination. So they're sending out monitoring spirits. They are probably getting readings done, crystal ball work, tea leaves, not palm readings, but probably tarot cards, remote viewing, all kinds of stuff. Because they got access to all kinds of different people, right? Because the thing is, they know that once you two come together, that's when that unexpected income drops in both your laps, and there won't be no stopping it. You'll be untouchable together. You will be a force to be reckoned with. Oracle, look, knowledge. They're going to somebody to seek enlightenment, because that person there, that's like a crystal ball. Because they thought they had your person bound to them. That's like I had this dream, right? And in the dream, I saw this person was chained to the inside of a van, like the back door of a van, yeah. And in their head, it was like it was a seatbelt. It's like, it's all right, it's my seatbelt. But these people had that person bound. That's what that was. But they didn't even realise that they were bound. It's just weird, right? So I feel like your person's left. This is what I'm getting. Your person's made the choice to leave, to come towards you, because they know they can't stop thinking about you, and they know that you're part of their destined path. They've seen the truth. They've spoken up, right? They've got a sense of clarity, and they no longer want to feel defeated, right? They no longer want to be in that sense, in that mental conflict about the truth of the matter. So they've made the changes. They're going through that transformation. They're making the necessary changes, and they're speaking their truth, right? And they're coming towards you. So these people out here, what I'm getting, these people out here are trying to rob your person's house, metaphorically. They're trying to steal what they can of your person's light, to try and make your person feel empty and depleted and defeated, right? There's a black cat there. There's a black cat. You see this? Look, there's a black cat there and a rat in front of him. The black cats normally signify good luck. And rats, well, we all know what rats are. Vermin. That's these people. There's one rat in front of them. That's the wounded inner child, right? That they're trying to keep your person mentally affiliated to and emotionally. Which is script secrets. Keep saying this. They are there. This is what I'm getting. They're threatening to reveal your person's secrets. Been saying this. I was getting those downloads quite some time ago. Come clean or be exposed. Because if these people get the opportunity to come towards the divine feminine and speak up, they'll put their spin on those secrets. And it won't be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And you'll put your person on that pyre after they have after they tell you what your person's secrets are. Yeah, they're watching. see if your person's come towards you, how they can keep you away from your person, how they can steal your innocence and what's left of your person's, if they've got any left, that is, depending on what your person's been out here doing. But then saying that, had your person gone as far as what some of these creatures have been up to, right, they wouldn't be allowed to come anywhere near you. They wouldn't be even allowed to be thinking about coming near you. You would just be the one that got away. You would. Mother, again. So, this keeps coming back to somebody's mother. Because, I mean, for some of you, it could be your mother. For others of you, it could be your person's mother, it could be a mother-in-law. But at the end of the day, it keeps coming back to that mother energy, maiden, innocence. Oracles underneath that as well. I just want one more. Can't make it up. Not magic and scrying. They're looking to see if there's any way at all possible that they can get your person bound back to them, or get you bound to them. So be careful in your dream space. They're looking for ways to trip you up, that they can catch you off guard, so that they can bind you to them in one way, shape or form, or your person back to them in one way, shape or form. They're trying to sever the cord between you and your person, but bind you separately to them, or to some dark force, or get... They're out there and they're always calling on dark entities. They're trying to get you bound and trapped to a dark entity. They're disgusting creatures. Dark creatures trying to steal your divine inheritance. Casting a spell. Boundaries. You need to up your protection. Sigils, symbols. I'm telling you, that keeps coming up. Sigils and symbols. Sigils and symbols. Where's those cards? Right. Right, Six of Cups, yeah. Told you it's about the childhood stuff. The Page of Cups. They've been affecting your person on their tapping into your person's weaknesses via their inner child, because they don't want your person to heal their inner child wounds. That's why they've been out here creating illusions for your person. Oh, it's all right, just do this, don't worry about that, you're one of us now, da-da-da this and da-da-da that. Trying to keep your person... I kind of feel like they've been slowly but surely trying to drain you and your person. Because this is like each. Because your person took their leave of the situation. They've been trying to do it to you anyway. Because here's the thing. Dark creatures trying to steal your divine inheritance. They've been trying to do it to you. That's why they would be trying to bind you to a dark creature, a dark entity. Right? So they can steal your innocence. Yeah? So they can steal your innocence. But they've been trying to sever the cord, not the cord, yeah, the cord cutting ritual. Been trying to sever the cord between you and your person, trying to get you bound to something dark so they could steal your divine inheritance, right? And they've been stealing your person's essence. But they've been trying to do unalivement stuff to you. They've been out here creating illusions, trying to make you feel hopeless and in despair, because if they can make you feel hopeless, like things aren't going to come to fruition, like, because this demon, this trickster, can literally, I literally watched this episode the other day where he had Sam and Dean stuck in a time loop, but the only person that realised they were stuck in the time loop was Sam. So he knew he was, trapped. But he literally physically lived this same day, it was like Groundhog Day, over and over and over again, right? Because this one here can create a whole world for that person, until Sam just felt it was hopeless. That's the Ten of Pentacles. They want you to believe that you can't have that stable, happy family home life where you can leave a legacy, where you can start something where you can leave a legacy. But that's not the truth, it's an illusion. Go and watch the reading that I done earlier. I think I'm going to call that Life is Tough, but so are you. You, listen, they don't want you to feel like you can take a leap of faith. They just want you to feel like a fool for thinking that you can have stability. That you can have stability. Because the thing is, time is running out for them. Tick-tock. Justice is coming. And that's the King of Swords. So that's your person coming towards you to tell the truth about what's happened in the past. They've cut out all the things that have been holding them back. And they're coming towards you. Because they know they need to bring justice to this connection. Because they regret the way things ended. They regret the way they treated you. They regret not trusting their instincts in the first place. They regret going to the left, choosing the wrong path, falling for the illusions. They do. That's the Nine of Swords. They're fed up with feeling like they can't think straight, they can't eat, they can't sleep, anxious, stressed, uncertain, worried, constantly, all the time. They just want their wish fulfillment and a victory. And they know that's with you. That's the Two of Cups. Because they're in love with you. And these people here didn't want your person to wake up and realise that. They wanted your person stuck in a karmic cycle going round and round, hoping that they wouldn't see that you were part of their destined path. It's part of your old life. Don't live that life anymore. You're with us now. Distorted feminine energy, doing black magic. That's that high priestess, that mature woman. That could be the mother. Could be your mother, could be a person's mother, but it's more about your person is what I'm picking up, because that's the messages that I was getting. It's about the counterpart. They've decided they don't no longer want to be in that group or that family or with those friends, whatever the case may be. It's going to be different for everybody, and they've taken their leave from that situation. They felt that they had the free will to make that choice and take their leave. And as soon as they did, these people here feel like they have some sort of claim on your person for whatever reason. So they've been out here trying to keep your person bound, but get you bound to a dark energy, a dark entity, right? That's not magic, binding, scrying, divination, but that looks like a dark creature to me. So they're watching and waiting to see when you're weak enough to do that. But because you're running in a higher vibrational frequency, they can't touch you. So they try to send in subtle saboteurs. People to lower your vibrational frequency, people to upset you. But you're out here recovering from stuff like that. Those things don't bother you the same way they used to, because you went with the angels and you healed and you took your time to do so. You know everything happens in divine timing because you're a child of God. That's why. You're no longer confused. Three of Wands. You're not out here waiting for anything. You've already stabilised your life. You've got a happy home. You've got a happy career. Stability. You've committed to God. Right? You set your boundaries. You stood firm. You stood your ground, and you held on to your beliefs. You didn't let anybody come in and bend you to their will, which is what these people out here were trying to do. Or we'll do this to them, we'll do that to Divine Feminine, we'll try this or we'll try that. Trying to make you feel like everything's hopeless, like you're not going to get anywhere, you're not going to get your wish fulfillment. Like you won't get your emotional contentment, like you won't get your happy ever after, your 10 of Cups. They wanted you to feel like you constantly had to be in this period of hermit mode, isolated. But that's not the case. They wanted you to think that way, but you're like, yeah, no, I'm not. Because you take things in your stride now. That's why they say mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. It's the way you perceive things. And they upped the ante when your person made that choice to walk away, because they can't stop thinking about you, and they knew and they realised that it was for a very specific reason. That's why they made a quick exit. It's the Knight of Swords. The devil made me do it. Three of Cups. They're done with them third party situations because they're no longer confused. They made a decision. And there's that Queen of Swords. Look, as I pointed out the other day, look, that's the Death card behind her. She has got like a pipeline there, like it looks like for blood transfusion. Look at it. Trying to steal your person's essence and trying to steal yours, your life force. There's the Death card again. Unalivement magic. The Nine of Pentacles. You emancipated yourself from any affiliation with dark, negative energies, entities, intentions or attachments, and your person done the same thing. It's drove them nuts. So they're out there in the woods, family ring, doing the absolute most as a community, coven, cult, society, whatever you want to call it. They want you to feel like you're in a pit of despair. That's the pit of hell, by the way. That's how they want you. But here's the thing. You committed to God and you moved forward. You did. So did your person. Your person's made 44 o'clock. Your person's made the movement forward and is ready to commit to you. They don't want to be moving with people that dwell in the pits of hell. because that's what they've come to realise, that that's all they was doing. It wasn't their wish fulfillment that these people were dangling in front of them. They just played in the pits of hell. So your person said, nah, I'm going to go in the other direction now, thanks. Toward that which I know was to make me happy. My destined path. Got in the chariot and went in the right direction. But you need to be careful out there, because these people they're not, well, they're creatures. Look, they caught your person when they was in this energy, Mr. or Miss Community Service, and then they had your person feeling like this. I'm stuck here, can't get out, I've got no way out, I've lost my mode of transportation. The person found their steed and they got back on it and made their move. Came out in the reverse. The devil come out in the reverse. No longer bound to these people, no longer trapped or caught up or even enticed by the material wealth. That was in the reverse as well when it came out. No more community service energies, because no more being tied to the devil, because they've been receiving their karma for that, and now they're taking action, they're moving forward, they're focused on what it is they want to do, because they face their judgment. They've gone and beat the devil. And they listen to God, not this distorted feminine energy who takes everything from herself, ignores the people that she's supposed to help and nurture, and ignores things that are burning to the ground in the background, all for the love of material things. That's a narcissist. King of Swords in reverse. Someone that's cold, cutting, unemotional. Well, they're like that anyway, but this one here is a narcissist. So that's that high priest. This is the Queen of Wands. She's just jumped out in the reverse, but this Queen of Wands here is normally like so in her high vibration that she's happy and safe and protected enough to get up out of her seat, but she's in the reverse. So that's telling me that this one here is like the Jezebel spirit who thinks that she's got everything in hand. She doesn't need to be sitting in her throne. She can get up out of it and do what she likes. She can't. She made a mistake doing that. Took a wrong turn. Took a leap of faith and it didn't help really. Getting up out of that seat before you checked your surroundings. Spell work. Magician. Trying to conjure things up to reverse the things that went wrong. It's too late. They've landed themselves in deep hot water. Why the Page of Cups? Well, that's your person. They've got to start from scratch because they're sorry that they ever went in that direction in the first place. And that's you, the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing, kind, caring, giving, practical, homely, businesswoman. There's the Emperor. Defending his position. That's your counterpart. There's the Knight of Swords, defending his position. Because don't forget, your person made a swift move out, and they're defending themselves now. That's you, with your knowledge. That's it. It's the last card I'm getting out of this deck. So look, that's the Lover's card. These two counterparts have chosen to be together and they're building a life together. Yeah? Under the rays of the sun, enlightened. I heard that's your ancestors watching everything, making sure that justice is served. Because normally justice has got a blindfold on, so it's like blind justice, yeah? That's your ancestors sitting there, making sure that justice is served while you leave the matrix. While you jump out of that karmic cycle to start a brand new story, a brand new book. New book. Whilst your ancestors are making sure everything goes all right. Didn't really go the way I expected it to, but your person has unshackled themselves from these people and they are going absolutely nuts, thinking about everything they could possibly do to either get you bound to a dark entity so that you become distorted. But you're running on a high frequency, they can't do that. But don't get me wrong, you need to up your protection, right? And they're trying their absolute most to siphon, is the word I'm hearing, siphon your person's energy any which way they possibly can. Now here's the thing, they would have like things to do spell work and stuff like that. So just up your protection. Return to senders. I mean, they've tried the cord cutting rituals and stuff like that, but that's not going to work because this is a God ordained connection. So look, dancer of reconciliation, dancer of lies. Don't believe the things that are put in front of you, because I'm telling you, that secrets card come out. So be mindful of anybody that tries to come and talk to you about your person. Spirit of truth. You know the truth because you're the high priestess. You trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Be in this energy. Spirit of challenge. This is going to be a very challenging time. New levels, new devils. But the devil's in the reverse, so your person has unchained themselves. They beat the devil. Spirit of healing and the shaman of courage. That's your person. They had the courage to take their leave of that situation and start healing because they want to come towards you and have this harmonious union because they know it's part of their destiny. They haven't been able to stop thinking about you. And your ancestors are out here watching to make sure justice is served and you're protected whilst you step out. You've completed those karmic cycles and you're about to start a new phase, a new cycle in your life, yeah? Your person took the courage to move forward and start healing. Dancer of beginnings. The shaman of loss. That's why they're out here doing these things. In the woods. They're always in the frickin' woods. What? It's solstice. So... Hunter of conflict, and that literally landed over here on this. That's what they're trying to do out here, cause chaos and conflict. But the thing is, it's just going to backfire. So that chaos and conflict is going to hit them, and they're going to start bickering and arguing amongst themselves. Ancestor of Merlin. Because your person or your counterpart, person, counterpart, whatever, right? They're trying to become mature. They're trying to deal with their wounded inner child. They're trying to do the healing work that they know they need to do to grow and evolve, right? But these people out here are trying to steal your person's life any which way possible to keep them feeling wounded, to try and keep that wound open, so that they don't heal, so that they don't grow, so that they can't be a vibrational match for you. And then if that doesn't work, well, not just if that doesn't work, because they're doing it anyway, they're trying to bind you to a dark attachment, a dark entity, to distort you, so that your person, well, they don't want you to come together. They don't. Dancer of frustration, that's them. Frustrated. Shaman of reflections, yeah. The spirit of love is at the bottom of an ancestor of protection. What did I just say? Your person's been reflecting on everything they've experienced whilst they've been around these people, and that's why they realise that they can't be around them anymore. The spell is broken. That's why they took their leave of this situation. That's why this distorted feminine energy is doing black magic. To try and get your person back. Blackmail. I told you there's blackmail going on. Dark magic, spells, binding spells, energy theft, cord cutting rituals, dark creatures trying to steal your divine inheritance. If they can get you bound to a dark energy or entity, a dark entity, right, that's how they'll steal your divine inheritance, by stealing your energy. But you're too smart for that. Spirit of love. Ancestor of protection, I told you, your ancestors sat there watching to make sure justice prevails. Justice prevails is what I'm hearing. Yeah? Hunter of vision, because you can see the way forward. Dancer of reconciliation, that's how we started. So I'm going to end it there, because otherwise this will go on too long. It's been an hour already. So, up your protection, please, Divine Soul Tribers, because these people will stop at nothing to keep you two apart. You know better. You've got the knowledge within you, yeah? They kept taking risks, and this is how they ended up in deep waters. Up shit's creek without a paddle. That's what I just heard. Your person took their leave, but they're ready to defend themselves. They've chosen you. This is going to be you and your counterpart in the future, together under the rays of the sun, God's son, yeah, building a happy family life together. This is your person in their divine energy, being defensive, defending their position, ready and defending their position. That's you. Taking care of business. Person's coming on in with an apology. They're out here doing the absolute most, thinking that they can get away with it, right? But this is the thing, pride comes before a fall, right? It does, it comes before a fall, but yeah, fall. Your person's faced their judgment, they've taken their licks of karma, they've beat the devil, right? They're no longer chained and bound to that low vibrational energy. They're no longer in that low vibrational energy. They've grown and evolved enough to be able to take action and come forward, right? They're no longer being manipulated by a distorted, codependent, distorted feminine energy. They're not, right? They're maturing. I'm telling you, there's two pieces of paper, and I'm feeling like that's one each for the dark high priest and the dark high priestess, yeah? The mature man, well, the mature woman, and that man that's in the concern card, right? That's quite possibly muggle court, but I'm feeling like it's spiritual court. They've been caught out. And it's time. Like I said, your ancestors are watching to make sure you get what you deserve. justice prevails. That's what I'm hearing. So they ain't going to be able to come out here doing transference spells, unalivement magic, potions, Kool-Aid, keeping you indecisive, right? Your person took swift action, right? You held at your position, you stood your ground, you got your enlightenment, but you're not stuck there. You created a stable environment for yourself, a stable foundation for you to build from, right? Whilst you had that time to reflect, you knew your ships were coming in anyway, so you just carried on building and growing and evolving. You committed to that, right? Your person knows they're in love with you. They no longer want to play in the pits of hell. They emancipated themselves from creatures like that, because they want this union with you. They want a victory because you're their wish fulfillment. They don't want any more sleepless nights. 9-9. They don't want to live under any illusions anymore. They've chosen their path after a lot of sorrow and regrets and disappointment. They're ready to come and tell you the truth and bring justice to your connection. They're going to get in that chariot and come towards you. They are. Because they're ready for a change. These people didn't want your person to change. That's why they was out here trying to rob their house, having meetings in the family room, aka the woods. Yeah? The hunter of conflict decided to pay them a visit. Watch what happens within those groups. I'm telling you, they'll start turning on each other, because that's the sort of low vibrational people that they are. They ain't got no morals. They haven't. They'll turn on each other as soon as look at one another, and then smile at each other sweetly while walking past each other in the street. I'm telling you, the hunter of conflict is going to bestow them with a visit and dwell there for a while. They are. Time's up for these two creatures that go out in the woods. Yeah? Trying to steal people's innocence, flipping persecuting people just because they choose not to be with them or be around them, trying to get people bound to dark and evil entities. And that distorted feminine energy is a mother. It's someone's mother. Keeps coming up. But be mindful of people that want to come and talk to you about your person. I just thought you had a right to know. Why? You don't owe me nothing. If you were that bothered about me, you wouldn't have been perpetrating spell work upon me, trying to send me dark entities to become bound to, would you? Obviously that's what you say to them. Yeah? Be mindful of that. Oh yeah, I just thought you should know this. Why? Why is my well-being your concern? Is the question. I don't understand people that do things like that. So your person thought long and hard about coming towards you because they want this union with you, but they're in this transitional period of time, and once things settle down a little bit, they'll be there with you because they know you're their destiny. Right. I'm gonna go. Distorted feminine energy doing black magic. Wasn't even going to use those cards as well. Is what it is. Right. I don't even get the magic at the tea deck out. Anyway, Divine Soul Tribers, thanks for sticking around. Please like, share and subscribe. Love to have you to the Divine Soul Tribe. Till next time, stay divine.